What's going on, everyone? My name is Mike. Welcome to another Seeking Sushi video. If you're new to the channel, I would consider subscribing or follow me on Instagram at Seeking Sushi with 2 eyes. Today, I will be reviewing Royal Donuts Düsseldorf. So Royal Donuts is basically a donut shop that was founded in Cologne. So the founder had a huge passion for donuts. He would take a train all the way to Cologne on a monthly basis just to grab Dunkin' Donuts. And he thought to himself, why not create my own donut shop? So with about 8,000 euros in his pocket, he was able to open up his first donut shop in Cologne. Just under 3 years later, he now has over 130 shops all over Europe, mostly in Germany. I think there's about 70 shops in Germany, and the rest are around the neighboring countries. So today is my cheat day. I actually just did a workout this morning and I didn't eat anything except my protein shake afterwards. So I am ready to devour these bad boys. In hindsight, I probably should have gotten more because I'm looking at this box and I could probably eat this no problem. So
little did he know that this simple, seemingly innocuous act would lead to his imminent death.
So the location in Düsseldorf is on Schwerinstraße, which is just off Nordstraße in Tempelfort. It's a little bit of a low-key location, but if you just Google it, you'll find it quite easily. This place has been popping all over Germany, and it's been all over Instagram, TikTok, so I'm looking forward to try this. So yeah, let's get started. I chose a variety of chocolatey, caramelly, and peanut butter filled donuts. And I also added some donuts with some fruits just to make myself feel a bit better. So the first one I'm gonna try here is this toffee peanut bomb. And there's no filling, but they've got pieces of toffee filled chocolate and what looks like some nuts. So, all right, here's the first bite. The dough itself is quite nice. Good crunch as well, but thanks to the peanuts. What I do like after the first couple bites is the dough. It's quite fluffy, not too mushy like some donuts can be, and also not overly baked. So I think the consistency of the dough is quite nice. And the toffee on top is really, yeah, it's also nice on top, and the extra peanuts on top add a bit of a crunch, which is really nice as well. So this one I will rate a solid 4 out of 5. It was good, but it didn't have something to take it over the top, so I'll give it a nice solid 4 out of 5. Next up on the list is the raspberry shock ball, which is topped with Kinder Bueno raspberries. Initially, I believe there were supposed to be strawberries on top, so it looks like they were low in resources and just topped it off with some raspberries. So in addition to the Kinder Bueno on top, they also filled it with some Kinder Bueno. So if you're a fan of that stuff, I'm sure you're gonna enjoy this one. So let's give this one a go. Right off the bat, I'm gonna give this one a 5 out of 5. I just love Kinder Bueno so much. And when you couple it with the taste of the raspberries, it adds a bit of extra sweetness, but more of a natural sweetness and juiciness. So yeah, solid 5 out of 5. Next up, we got the white and juicy raspberry, which is essentially the same as the one before, just with white chocolate, white Kinder Bueno on top, raspberries on top, and again, I believe they were supposed to be strawberries, and it's also filled with what I believe is white Kinder Bueno as well. So, cheers. It's like oozing from the bottom. That white filling inside is quite nice. I'm gonna have to give this a 4.5 out of 5 just because I prefer dark chocolate more than I do white chocolate. But it's basically the same thing as the donut before, but pretty solid, I have to say. All right, about halfway done. I think I'm underestimating these donuts because I'm getting quite full, but I think I can crush these because the last two are a bit smaller than the first 4. But this beast is called the Caramel Cool Flash Bomb, I believe. It's topped with Kinder Maxi King, which I don't believe I've tried before, but it seems to be a very popular chocolate in Germany. And again, topped with chocolate, some nuts, and some chocolate sauce. So let's give this one a try. So it's actually filled with some sort of cream, which reminds me of Boston cream in Canada. If you're familiar with Tim Hortons, the Boston cream donuts are filled with something similar, which I'm not that much of a fan of. So altogether, I give this one a 3.5 out of 5, just because I don't like the texture of the chocolate as much as I do the wafer of the Kinder Bueno, but overall quite solid. Also at this point, everything's kind of tasting like mush, but still quite good. All right, 2 more to go. Belly is feeling full, but I think I can crush these last 2. So this one here is called the Toffifee Bomb. In Canada or the United States, I thought it was pronounced Toffifee, but it's actually Toffifee, so fey means fairy. And I've been pronouncing it wrong all this time, but I now learned it's Toffifee. If you're familiar with this chocolate, it's kind of like a toffee with some chocolate in the middle, as you can see here. And it's topped with what I believe is caramel and a little bit of chocolate, and yeah, a little bit of chocolate sauce on top. Here we go. I like the toffee a lot. Since it's not filled with anything. Oh, it actually is, sorry. It is filled with something. There's a little bit of chocolate filling in there. I think it looks better than it tastes, to be honest. I think after having these ones, there's a little bit of bias, but given the taste and the texture, I give it a solid 3 out of 5. Nothing too fancy, but quite nice. I'm really feeling the food coma coming soon. Got one more donut left. This one is the Cocoa Flash Bomb. So as you can see, it has the Raffaello ball covered with coconut flakes, and the surrounding is also covered in coconut flakes. I'm kind of a fan of coconut, but depending on how it's prepared, I'm not always a fan of it. So let's see how this one tastes. Again, I'm 5 donuts in, and my taste palette is a little bit off at the moment. So let's give this one a try. I forgot to mention, it's filled with Nutella, so that might add some points to it. Big fan of Nutella. I haven't had it in like years. But as you can see, it's not completely filled with Nutella. So this one, not the biggest fan. I still have to bite into the chocolate, but I know how it's gonna taste. And yeah, this is a bit of a miss for me. Not the biggest fan of coconut on donuts, so I'm gonna give this one a 2.5 out of 5. But it is the last one, so I'm also just like ready to pass out. I forgot about the filling. I still give it a 2.5, but the filling of this Raffaello is quite nice. But I prefer chocolate or caramel on donuts, so. Oh. I underestimated these donuts, for sure. For sure.
They ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
I'm gonna take a fat nap after this. If you're wondering how much these bad boys cost, they cost at least €2 or so for the simple donuts, upwards of about €5 for the more complex and fancy donuts. So the selection today wasn't the greatest. I was looking forward to try a few others. If you're curious to see what they have to offer, check out their website or their Instagram page to see what they have to offer. They also have the option for you to customize your own donuts. They have over 100 ingredients, so the possibilities are basically endless. So let me know in the comments if you've tried this before, whether you're in Düsseldorf or in another location, and which ones are your favorites. My personal favorite was the one with the Kinder Bueno and the raspberry, but yeah, I definitely underestimated these donuts. Oh, I need to drink some more water so my stomach can actually relax at some point. So if you like that video, just tap on the like button. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Follow me on Instagram if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.